What's going on, guys? It's Danny here, and this is gonna be a podcast video. Okay, this is one of those low-skilled games. I don't know if this is a very low-skilled game, but overall, you guys know how this type of videos work. I'm gonna be talking about the item builds, skill builds of everyone in the fights. I'm gonna be talking about stuff that happens in the fights, you know. And basically some kind of educational video, right? Because one of those are needed on my channel. It's not like they are needed, they are part of my channel. I have been doing them since very long time ago, and I'm just gonna keep doing them. So on the Radiant team we have Silencer. This is a pretty okay starting item build. There is nothing wrong with it. He's gonna be offlaning, not the best offlane hero, but still. Mirana on the bottom lane already skilled the arrow. It's very important to keep that point in the beginning. If you are offlaning, right now the guy's on the safe lane. So if you are support Mirana, it's okay to skill the arrow on level 1. Because Shadow Shaman is gonna use the Either shock. Like, if you skill Shackles on level 1, it's a 2.75 seconds disable, okay? You should definitely skill that on level 1. And then the arrow hits for sure. Now these people have to rely on the arrow that has to hit. Or maybe you hit the Sven stun. The arrow still missed after the Sven stun, but it's gonna be the first blood anyway. So, yeah. I think it's gonna be much better if... Oh, actually this is fine. Because the Sven stun, the arrow to follow after that, he missed the arrow, but no problem. Warlock still died, and that was the first blood. And the nuke is really good. There is another arrow, didn't hit Klinks, and Klinks has searing arrows on level 1. Okay, I was talking about Mirana. On level 1, usually, if you're gonna be a roaming Mirana or offlaning Mirana, you should not skill until you need it, okay? You should maybe you're gonna run into the support or something. If you're offlaning, you're gonna run here and you're gonna meet the support, and they can kill you, so you can skill leap to escape. Okay, if you roam or offlane with Mirana, don't skill arrow until you need it, okay? Until you are in position, just like this, until you are in position to arrow, don't skill it, because you may need to skill leap. And he just used it there, it's gonna go base, there is Invoker here. I don't wanna talk about the same hero that much, okay? Until now I have been talking about the same hero so many times. And then we have Ogre Magi here and Silencer 1-1-1 using the healing salve, okay? No problem here, it's able to survive. Ogre Magi support, Drow Ranger carry. This is an okay build. You have tangos. It would be nice if you have a healing salve, because you never know. Now apparently you have a Mirana here, and if you get arrowed, you know, you're gonna lose a lot of HP. And Mirana just warded the camp. You basically wanna do this in the very beginning of the game, because if you do it in the beginning, it's not even gonna spawn. Now, after they spawn once, they can still pull this, and then chain pull the big camp into this one. So you wanna ward here and block the camp before the creep spawn. And by the way, this is not a good position for Mirana, because it's a daytime right now, and Skyrat Mage has vision here for sure on the daytime. And I think they have vision here as well. If a hero stands there... Oh, Silencer? Silencer is baiting. Okay, man. You have to shoot the arrow already. Okay, this is not a very good roaming. This is a 5-second stun, but it's not gonna do anything because they are not even close. This is not a very good roaming by Mirana. Like, if you wanna be roaming as a Mirana, first of all, you need clarity potions. You don't need these slippers of agility. You need clarity potions, because right now he's out of mana. Instead of going base, you can use a clarity potion, because you don't lose HP when you just shoot arrows. When you shoot arrows, you don't lose HP, because nobody's hitting you, you just lose mana. And you can do the same thing on the Ogre Magi. I guess he randomed, and he got a lot of gold. So he has a stout shield as a support. You don't really need this, to be honest. You can buy observer wards, which they have right now. It's Warlock's observer wards.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
You need clarity potions as a roaming Mirana. Oh, this arrow! That's a nice arrow. 100 HP. He's not gonna go for it. No mana for leap. Definitely not worth it to go. If he goes for Ogre Magi after that, he's gonna die to the Drow Ranger. And it's not worth it for Mirana. Ogre Magi is just a support, and Drow Ranger is the carry. He's gonna get the kill after that, so it's not really worth it to go for him. Even after the arrow hits. Shadow Shaman maxing the nuke. On Shadow Shaman, maxing the nuke is something that's really good to do. Okay, guys. Stun. Oh, the shackles. The shackles prevent him from going invisible, but the shackles are expired, and then he goes invisible after that. You know what I mean? The shackles prevent him from going invisible, and when you play against the Klings, if you have a dust, like if they had a dust here, he probably would have died, because Shadow Shaman had enough mana for a nuke as well, and that's 200 damage. And Sven with boots can throw some auto attacks off as well. And that's a nice word, by the way. 2012. Damn, I wasn't playing Dota 2 then. I started playing Dota 2 1 year ago. Before that, I was playing Dota 1. Okay, we got the boots on Shadow Shaman. We got Sentry Wards. It works as well. Dust or Sentry, you need them. You need one of those, so you can kill Klings. And he drops the Sentry Ward. Sven, the stun. Oh, he could have stunned after the shackles. The Warlock is doing very good job using the Shadow Ward on Klings, so he heals. And Klings, you know, he can escape. This Sentry though, it's fine.
Invisibility.
That's an Invoker. Invoker just found an invisibility rune. And here we have going for Klings. Shadow Shaman is gonna die, but Klings dies as well. This is gonna be EMP Tornado and then the Cold Snap. That was a nice combo by Invoker. He did it. And then the Sven stun, and that's a dead Warlock. And the Radiant Courier casually walking through the river, living on the edge. There is a ward here. If there was a Nature's Prophet, just TP here and snipe the Courier. By the way, at 7 minutes into the game, both teams have walking Courier. You definitely want to upgrade the Courier if you are the support, okay? Definitely want to upgrade the Courier as soon as possible, because it's great.
Dire's top tower is under attack. But first, you have to earn it.
Haste.
What is happening? What the fuck? Okay, Drow Ranger has Ogre Magi's boots. And Ogre Magi has Drow Ranger's boots. Oh, there we go. Maybe they wanted to see if they work or not. I can tell you for sure, they don't work. Because you cannot use somebody else's item. Okay? You can see now you get the 50 movement speed. 350 now. It was 300 before. You cannot use other people's items.
Top is missing.
Just like the boots. You can use some of them. I don't know. I don't know how that works. I don't remember. I'm not gonna say anything because I'm not sure. In Dota 1 you can give the ring of health to somebody else, okay? This one. And he can use it. He can use it to get regen. But there is a little circle on the icon. Because that means it's not your item, but it still works on you because it regens you HP. Obviously boots don't work, but the regen in Dota 1, in Dota 2 I don't know, I'm not sure. It probably doesn't, otherwise so many people would be doing it. It doesn't, I think it doesn't. EMP Tornado on the Skyrat Mage.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Actually, Invoker in this game going for Quas-Wex is pretty good, I think. Because you go Quas-Wex on Invoker when you play against high mana.
Dire's middle tower is under
Against
attack.
high mana heroes like Skyrat Mage. From the EMP he's gonna take so much damage because he has a lot of mana. The EMP is like 325 mana burn at this point. It depends of the Wex. Depends of the Wex level, right? I think so. Not a very good Invoker player, so I can't tell you anything for sure about Invoker. But I can tell you that though, against high mana heroes like Warlock, Skyrat Mage, Ogre Magi, he's a support with mana, but intelligence hero, but he has a lot of strength and not very high mana. Okay, Ghost
Radiant's
walking
middle tower
behind.
is under attack.
The Sentry Ward expired, he can drop another one, and there it goes. There is the Klings here, he burned his mana, and Warlock's mana gets burned, so he doesn't have mana for the ultimate. Shackles, Sven pops his ultimate, and he's gonna get stunned, and he's gonna die here. Should have gone back on the Sven, I think. Arrow? Oh, whoa, the arrow hits actually, and that's gonna be a dead Ogre Magi. At least I think so. You have the Shackles. He tried to stun before that. That was a nice tornado, by the way. That was a nice tornado, but Klings didn't die. Another arrow? Ooh, that was close.
Dire's
That was
bottom
close.
tower is under attack.
Now Shadow Shaman decides to
Dire's
drop the wards.
structures are fortified.
Like,
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
you guys saw that?
Dire's
that was a
bottom
waste.
tower is under attack.
Because the Dire team pops the glyph of fortification and the tower one-shots the wards, okay? So you should wait for your creeps to tank the tower and then you drop the wards. Don't drop the wards without your creeps like this guy just did here. Don't do that unless the tower is low HP and you know you can get it with just your wards. Unless it's lower than this. It's 600 right now, like 300 HP. Then you can get it with just wards. Okay? Because he just wasted his ultimate. And instead of wasting the ultimate, if he dropped it... Oh! The courier... The courier is not upgraded yet. I don't know who is the support.
Radiant's top tower
They
has
have
fallen.
two supports. It's the Mirana and Shadow Shaman supports. So they should upgrade the courier, but the courier is dead now. He has arcane boots. Arcane boots on Shadow Shaman are definitely really good. Magic wand is
Dire's
really
middle
good
tower
to
is
have
under
on
attack.
many heroes. Most of the heroes, I can say actually, most of the Dota 2 heroes It's good if you have a magic wand. If you're gonna be fighting a lot and you know you're gonna be getting a lot of charges, why not get a magic wand? We have oh, the slow, the stun, silence. Global silence was too late. If he used the global silence earlier, Ogre Magi wouldn't have stunned him, but you can't really expect that, right? So that was a waste of global silence. This is what I do even sometimes. Before I die, I just use the global silence. Oh, gonna use it because I'm gonna die anyway. You can do that if you have a low skill cooldown ultimate. Not low skill, just low cooldown ultimate, like Kunka's ultimate. It's 40 seconds or 50. I don't know on level 1, I don't remember how much exactly is on level 1, but it's a pretty low cooldown ultimate, so you can drop the boat before you die, and then when you respawn and go to a lane,
Radiant's
you will
bottom
have it
tower
again.
is under attack.
But with the
Radiant's
global
structures
silence,
are
you cannot do
fortified.
that. You cannot just casually use it, okay? Just save it, because after you respawn, your team may need it. We have Mechanism on the Warlock.
Dire's
Now,
top tower
Mechanism
is
on
under
Warlock
attack.
is okay, it's not bad, but he's getting his mana burned a lot. And that's a nice tornado getting the kill on Warlock,
Dire's
and
top
the
tower is
arrow,
under attack.
the arrow hitting Warlock did a lot of damage here, so that really helped killing the guy.
Dire's top tower has fallen.
And this is very good, very nicely done by Shadow Shaman. You can kill the wards, by the way, because the wards, if you, I don't know how much, they probably have 500 range. I'm not sure exactly about the range. They probably have 500 range, and Drow Ranger has 625, or maybe the wards have 600 range for auto attack. So with heroes like Drow Ranger and Sniper, if you have take aim on level 2 or something, you can auto attack the Serpent wards without them attacking you. So that's completely free gold for you, okay? Keep that in mind. One more auto attack on the Skyrat Mage, they get it. Invoker gonna use the Eel Scepter on himself, and then using the Ghost Walk. No dust on the Dire
Radiant's
team right
bottom
now.
tower is
Ogre
under
Magi
attack.
should definitely buy some dusts, I guess, because he's the support. And not only the support, this is a general mistake. Not only the support should buy
Radiant's
dusts,
bottom tower
even the
has
carry
fallen.
can buy dusts, because why not? If you have gold, and if you wanna kill the invisible guy, why not buy a dust? You know what I mean? Even the carry, the mid laner, because this is a general mistake that people think supports should buy dust. No, everybody can buy a dust. It's not a support only item. All Klings gonna be able to get the oh man, the hex, the shackles. After that, he's still gonna die. He manages to nuke and no dust, so Klings is gonna survive. And Sven doesn't have mana for stun anyway. Maybe if he switches the power treads. Alright. There is action everywhere in this game, Jesus. Like action everywhere all the time. So I can't even check the items. Alright, we have Silencer. Power Treads is really good on Silencer. He has the headdress. The no talisman was for the beginning. That's really, that's good to have. On the offlane, you should definitely, because he started on the offlane, right? You should definitely have a healing salve. I don't
Radiant's middle
remember
tower has
Silencer's
fallen.
starting item build, but if you're on the offlane, you should have a healing salve and tangles as well, because the healing salve can help you survive. Now this is a problem here I started talking about earlier. He has arcane boots. That's awesome, because when you play against a Quas Wex Invoker with the EMP burning your mana, if you don't manage to get out of the EMP in time and you get your mana burnt, you should get some arcane boots and get the mana back to your team. Eel Scepter, EMP, and Ice Wall. That's a Invoker is actually playing pretty well. Oh, Sven with the ultimate, and he didn't get silenced from that?
Murder spree. Murder spree.
I don't know how didn't he get silenced by
Dominating.
Drow Ranger.
Double kill.
Oh, we have another Eel Scepter on Skyrat Mage as well. Shadow Blade
Dire's bottom tower
on
is
Drow
under
Ranger,
attack.
able to escape there. So,
Dire's bottom tower
I was
has
gonna
fallen.
say, Silencer, he has the headdress, so he seems to be going for a mech. Now, even if you are a support Silencer, I should say, getting Aghanim Scepter is really,
Dire's
really
bottom
good.
tower is under attack.
Yep, there is the Buckler as well, so headdress Buckler, that definitely means he's going for a mechanism. It doesn't matter if you are offlaning, mid laning, or support Silencer, or you can even go for carry Silencer. In some games it could be nice, you know, some people have done it. It was very long time ago in a tournament game. I think Alliance played a carry Silencer. I don't remember. But whatever you do, I think getting an Aghanim Scepter first is really good. And after that you get the Refresher Orb, because the Aghanim Scepter makes the duration of your global silence longer, 1 second longer. On level 3 with Aghanim Scepter you're gonna have 7 seconds
Radiant
instead of
courier
6.
has been killed.
And if you have a Refresher, with Refresher you have 2 global silences. So you have 14 seconds silence. The support Ogre Mage is not gonna be able to cast a disable, a stun or slow or bloodlust for the whole fight. Nice pause, by the way. Them tactical pauses. Okay, Warlock, you are dead, my friend. The ultimate EMP burns the mana of Klinks. Now this is when Arcane Boots would be nice to get Klinks some mana back that he really needs, and this is exactly what they did. Ogre Mage did that, but I don't think Klinks got mana from the Arcane Boots of Ogre Mage. And Mirana, using the ultimate here. The ultimate of Mirana could be used earlier, to be honest. Now they have a dust anyway, so they should be able to get this kill. Even a multicast by Ogre Magi. And he's really tanky right now. 1.4k HP. Diving on the tier 3 tower. And he doesn't even care. And now Mirana being able to escape here. Please don't tell me you're going for a Midas. Because
Radiant's
usually,
middle tower is under attack.
usually there is no timing
Radiant
for a
structures are
Midas.
fortified.
Usually, you know, you can have Midas at 10 minutes, you can have Midas at 5 minutes, and it's always gonna be great. Oh, he's going for a
Radiant's
Maelstrom.
middle tower has
Okay,
fallen.
Maelstrom. He gets the recipe. You can get the Gloves of Haste first for the attack speed. That's okay. You can also get the Maelstrom after the Gloves of Haste. You don't need the recipe this early because the recipe is not doing anything for you. It's just sitting there on your inventory. And he needs a TP as well. So instead of the recipe, he can
Radiant's
carry a
bottom
TP.
tower is under attack.
But also he can sell the tangles and carry a TP anyway. But you guys know what I mean. And he's laughing right now. I don't know why. I didn't see anything. So you don't need the recipe. You need the TP scroll right now. It's missing a TP scroll because having a TP scroll for every hero all the time is important. We have Shadow Shaman after the Arcane Boots. He's going for an Aghanim Scepter. He needs 500 gold for the last part of the Aghanim Scepter. And then the wards are gonna be stronger. And they are gonna be more, I think. I know the Aghanims on Shadow Shaman gets more damage. I don't know if there are more wards. Like a higher number of snakes or wards or whatever. Oh, Serpent Wards
Radiant's
deal
top
piercing
tower is
splash
under
damage.
attack.
Yeah, I know that. Drop the ultimate! Nice. Okay. Usually on
Radiant's
Warlock.
top tower is under attack.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you now, guys. He had enough time to do it. Like, what this Warlock did right now, before
Dire's
he
middle
died,
tower is under attack.
he used the slow first, the
Dire's
upheaval,
structures are
and then he
fortified.
used the ultimate, and then the Fatal Bones. Usually what you wanna do is the Fatal Bones first, because what
Dire's
they
middle
do
tower has fallen.
is to the people
Radiant's
that
top
you
tower
hit
is
with the
under
Fatal
attack.
Bones, they get 20% of the damage that you deal on others. You know what I mean? You can read the description of the spell, by the way. I'm not very good at explaining those. Not very good at doing that. But basically, you know what I mean. 20% of damage that others take will be shared between the people
Radiant's top tower is under
linked.
attack.
You know what I mean? Yeah. And once you have the Phantom Bones
Radiant's
used
top tower
on
is
everyone,
under attack.
after that you drop the ultimate, because everybody's gonna take that 20% more damage. And it's gonna be a lot more damage
Dire's
from the
bottom tower
ultimate
is under attack.
with the Fatal Bones than without them. You know? The ultimate is gonna deal a lot more
Radiant's top
damage.
tower is under
And
attack.
everybody in the fight,
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
like Drow Ranger right clicking damage is a lot because of the ultimate giving her agility, and for agility heroes that means damage, that means armor, attack speed. But I said that mostly because of the damage. So if Drow Ranger deals more damage, the Fatal Bones heroes that he hits, that he links, they are gonna take that 20% more damage, and it's just really good. So first Fatal Bones, second ultimate, and last the upheaval, because you need to slow them. If you slow them, your ultimate, which is a golem, the golem is gonna be able to hit a lot more, right? Because
Murder spree.
if you use your ultimate and then you don't slow, the golem is really slow. The golem doesn't have much movement speed, so people are just gonna be able to run out of it. That's a 3-man tornado. That was a nice one. And now the Sven with BKB Mask of Madness getting hit by this golem right here. He's gonna die. You take 30% extra damage of Mask of Madness. You have to keep that in mind, guys. Okay? You take 30% extra damage when you activate Mask of Madness. Invoker getting chased by Arcane Bolt. He's not gonna die for sure. That's not enough to kill him. Oh, another nice tornado though. But it's not enough because Invoker is the only one right now. He's the only one alive. So you guys can see what I mean. The Golem has 394 movement speed. 394. And that's with the Bloodlust. Without the Bloodlust, it has less. And every hero basically can run from the Golem and not get hit by the Golem. Okay, this is what I mean. Because Warlock, if you don't slow after you use the Golem is not gonna be able to auto-attack people. So, once again, for the last time, first of all, Fatal Bones on as many heroes as you can. After that, you drop the ultimate. And the last, you slow them. But you have to be careful because sometimes it would be better to run instead of slow. Because the slow, you have to not move. It's a channeling skill, okay? It's one of those channeling spells that you have to stand at one place without moving. And if the enemy team has a stun, like Sven's stun, or maybe Shadow Shaman's Hex, he can cancel the upheaval. So sometimes after you drop the golem you may wanna run. It always depends, but you basically know what I mean. This is how the combo works basically. Okay, the Fatal Bones, ultimate, and then upheaval. Okay, let's see. We have the Radiant team pushing the tower here. Oh, that arrow hits on Drow Ranger, but he's invisible because of the Shadow Blade. And right now there is no dust or anything like that, so Drow Ranger is not gonna die. He would have died if they had a gem or something. And just auto-attacking that Sven. Gonna be able to kill him, yes, but he dies after that. So that's it. Ooh. Oh, that's a nice combo. Like, the EU Scepter by Invoker cancelled the Shackles. And that was not the best thing ever. But after that he dropped the Ice Wall. So that slows down the Warlock. Was it Warlock? Yeah, it was Warlock. I think so. It's the Ice Wall slows down the guy, so it's really nice. And they get the mid lane barracks. The help of the wards. Increases ward damage. Okay. The Aghanim Scepter on Shadow Shaman having more wards, that might be a few years ago in Dota 1 or anything like that. Oh, Ogre Magi misclicked. He stunned the creep, but Invoker is gonna die anyway.
Take that as you will.
So, the Scepter on Shadow Shaman is giving the wards more damage. That's it. More damage on the wards. Nothing else, okay? We have Crystallis, definitely going for Daedalus. This is a pretty standard build on Sven. Jesus, there is action everywhere. I cannot even talk about the item build of people, because these people can't stop fighting all the time. Okay, we have the mechanism on Silencer. I already told you about Silencer. Aghanim Scepter Refresher would be really nice. Even if your team doesn't have a mech, because Silencer has the mech and nobody else. If he doesn't make it, they wouldn't even have a mech in the team. So it might be... Obviously I'm not saying it's really bad. It's not bad. It's just a Scepter on Silencer would be much better than a mech usually. But in this game the mech is fine because you don't have...
Dire's structures are
If he
fortified.
doesn't make the mech, nobody else
Radiant's
will.
bottom tower is under attack.
We have Mirana with the
Radiant's
Maelstrom.
bottom tower
That's a
has
pretty
Dire's
standard,
middle
pretty
tower is under
typical.
attack.
Maelstrom on Mirana is really good since you right click a lot after you throw your arrow or something. That was a nice Eel Scepter. He actually dodged the Golem. And the Golem is gonna die, and that's free gold if you... I'm gonna talk about this later, because he made the refresher. I'm gonna talk about this one later. Maelstrom on Mirana is pretty good. He's going for a Lincoln Sphere next item. I like that. That's fine. You cannot get silenced by Clinks that he has Orchid right now. And the Demon Edge, he's probably going for a Monkey King bar. And that's MK Monkey King. Yes, indeed. You need one more of those javelins. Javelin. You need one more, and then you make the Monkey King bar. And MKB and Orchid is a very good item built on Klings. That arrow, though, he almost hits the Mirana ultimate. This time is used pretty well. The global silence, as you can see, Warlock couldn't even refresh. He can refresh because you can use items but not spells with the global silence, okay? But he didn't even try to refresh. And Sven gonna be...
Murder spree.
He has to be really careful here.
Radiant's
It's
top
not very
tower
high
is
HP.
under attack.
This Invoker.
Dire's bottom tower is
This
under
Invoker
attack.
is really good. This Invoker is not bad. Eel Scepter, BKB, 4 staff. That's really good build on Invoker. The Tornado couldn't miss, but he Eel Scepters himself anyway. I don't think Invoker realized that. He might have killed him if he... Oh no, he has a Bloodstone with the ultimate. And he just killed Sven with that one. So, good thing Invoker went back. And now he goes back in again. And this time... He has 7 seconds cooldown on Tornado, so he couldn't finish the kill there.
Dire's bottom tower has fallen. Dire's
Oh, that
middle
was a
tower is
Sunstrike
under
in base,
attack.
but it was not enough. Oh! No, kill him! Tornado. Oh, Invoker could have tornadoed after the use scepter, so that's fine. Now he uses the ghost scepter. It's not the ghost scepter. Ghost walk. Ghost scepter? That's an item. That's not a spell. The ghost walk. He just runs away. BKB, 4 staff, eel scepter. Pretty good. On Sven we have BKB, Crystallis, Mask of Madness. That's a pretty standard build on Sven. The next item is gonna be the Daedalus, and then when you pop your ultimate you're gonna have those huge crits, like 1000 damage crit. Invoker is here, he's gonna make big plays. Wait. They don't have dust though. Jesus, the Quaswex build. So fast.
Dire's top tower is
There is a
under
sentry
attack.
ward here. Global silence is used really well here, and a very nice reaction by Scarrat Mage to
Dire's top tower is under attack.
use the Eel Scepter on Shadow Shaman. Oh, that EMP! Drow Ranger has no mana now, so the EMP is good. And we have Scepter on Ogre Magi. That's not bad. There are better skills to be better builds to be honest. But those multicasts are epic. They are just awesome. Mirana is probably gonna die as well. Yep. Invoker managing to survive here. Shadow Shaman meanwhile. Oh, he has a refresher orb. This is really good for pushing. Because like first you have the scepter to get more damage on the wards, and then the refresher orb to make another set of wards. Okay, Sven. Blade Mail? Blade Mail? I thought he's gonna make the Daedalus. Like, when you have BKB, like, okay, if you guys use the Blade Mail while you have BKB activated, you don't take much damage from skills because you are immune to magic because of the BKB. So the Blade Mail is not gonna be returning any magical damage. Like, basically, I don't think the Blade Mail is a good idea here. Like, just finish your Daedalus and use the BKB, use the ultimate, stun, and then go in with Mask of Madness and just hit people. And if you get one crit from Daedalus, you're just gonna destroy. You're gonna destroy people. Just like this. Global silence is used. Klinks is gonna die here for sure. The Blade Mail was used. before he died. It was a little bit late, I think. Another... Oh, very nice stun there. The refresher orb is used right now. Oh, that's gonna be game. That's game right here. If they don't have buybacks... No, they don't have buybacks on any hero.
Dire's top tower has fallen.
Nope. They don't have buybacks on any hero. This is game. They just go for the throne with the serpent wards and then refresh and then another wards. Another serpent wards.
Is under attack. Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Oh, you can go for the game though. Like you have so many creeps, you can go for the throne. Okay, the last thing I'm gonna say before this game ends, the last thing is gonna be the Warlock refresher orb, because I started talking about that, but then I stopped. So you definitely need the scepter before the refresher on Warlock, because it's really good to get it. Okay, you really need it, because if you get the Aghanim scepter, you're gonna have 2 golems, and it's exactly the same, like using the ultimate and then refreshing and then using it again. You have 2 golems. You should definitely get the Aghanim scepter first, and after that you get the refresher orb. Okay, it's really good like that. Don't get a refresher orb first, because it's definitely not good.
Radiant victory.
Okay, so that's gonna be it. Popcast video. If you guys enjoyed this popcast video, don't forget to leave a like. It helps out a lot. If you're new to my channel and you liked the video, don't forget to subscribe. Yeah, don't forget to leave a like if you enjoyed watching the video. Thank you guys, thank you for watching, and I see you in the next one. Good luck and have fun playing Dota.